But today, with just 2 months to the election, feeling defeat staring him in the face, he is trying to make an about turn and say that he wants to restore the allowances. Do you believe him? Do you believe him? We have to treat that promise with the contempt that it deserves. It is a propaganda promise.
Alright, abusia mamu bi akwaba. Hanu me Mega TV. Abusia yegusua ekaka ye ho. Yes, ene 6th of March, year 1957, 7 years ago, and Ghana itimi agi ye independent free the British colonial and some yes so ene ye celebrate because ye Independence Day Ghana because ye gi ho free abrofo nsem no abusia anyway ye maye hu nyina congratulations na one thing I was ye hu ni say ye bekoswa celebrate sadie we say the mindset of our leaders no enyan change ye na ye nso timamufo ye nyansesa ye suban ene ya adwea 100 years will come 1,000 years will come and still we will see Ghana as we are now living. Yembisa I was 7 years ago, that was 2016 there about one. Now Ghana at the same. The one Ghana is cast or mining more is the same as set ene ye koswa complaining. Again actually say young point for our leaders they are still in their own their old character. Subaina or modi tuanum dadam, say Subaina and omodi team. Sebi sikawina ekoswono, say sikawina na ekoso. Sebi corruption na ekoswono, sa corruption na ekoswono. Entino say yesi aji independent, yesi aji freedom, yesi ye sovereign country. Na se still na ye ye wasi ye jumadi wasi ye di yendi. Ye jit timamufo tax and ya squander ye di ye chese the was ye matimamufo no na ye di yema ye di to fie e wa abrochire ni adeade chese a whole lot of things are happening na abusia say yansese suban ye mpanfo no and as ye mpanfo the leadership of this country no omo ansesa suban we will keep running in circles and always na ye celebrate Ghana at 68. I bet you say Subana next year will come na Ghana ye na so team aye kasa o man mu ayedin say the DBI can ye bisa say Ghana e kasa o man mu ayedin e nim dabi me kai say brom wo me kai pa say ubeka brom wo ani free no o ma me catch you say o man with the more din yes sana me so me ma me catch me na me catch him so man with the more din abusia it has been there for so many years. Yembisa se edinti e ohonum na de bi o man we mu adin which means e yempanfo no timamfo no ya adwen nyansesai it is na ye celebrate our 67th Independence Day abusia ye betimi celebrate no any year but yentse ya adwen o man we yenko yenim in the book no anase in the book no it could be say ye but in practicals no na chese ye baechi ye ti baechi what you say anyway that is the message obi kana say me so me wo ede a fast Independence Day we on but the main thing is me wo Bawumia video bi and tora odi ye last 7 years ago yes last 7 years ago 6 years 2016 hono ana omo opposition ana omu kasa bebre no. This is the video called Dina especially mebo ba ko bi a kire but the second one na o UDS I wa campus yen hwe say video ni nyina emfambra hwe we a de to aso no na wasan ahwe no so aka ho ensem Bawumia kan ya ene sena kasa HC ono se ombra meyi ne ho ano yen hwe say video na emfambra.
Teachers are suffering. Teacher trainees are suffering. Nurses are suffering, and nursing trainees are suffering. Patients are suffering, students are suffering.
Traders are suffering. Pensioners are suffering. Drivers are suffering, contractors are suffering, civil servants are suffering, and farmers are suffering. Fishermen are suffering, and industries are suffering. Artisans are suffering, and kayaye are suffering. The disabled are suffering, and men are suffering. Women are suffering, and children and Ghanaians as a whole are suffering.
The government, of course, has already cut and abolished teacher training allowances and nursing training allowances. The president said even if it was going to cost him the election, he wasn't going to restore them. Didn't he say it? But today, with just 2 months to the election, feeling defeat staring him in the face, he is trying to make an about turn and say that he wants to restore the allowances. Do you believe him? Do you believe him? We have to treat that promise with the contempt that it deserves. It is a propaganda promise. It is a 419 promise. If you vote for him, he will cancel it in 2017. We cannot trust him and his word on this issue. You can only trust Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Of course, the NDC and President Mahama are going about saying that these reductions in taxes that we are going to implement as part of our comprehensive program of economic reform. They are going around saying that our manifesto promises are going to ruin the economy. I'm just so baffled. You, a president, you have presided in 8 years over the collapse of our economy. If you knew the plan that could work for the economy and be successful, why haven't you implemented that plan in 8 years? Why? If you know what can work for our economy, why is the economy collapsing in your hands after 8 years? You clearly do not understand the economic plans and underpinning the MPP manifesto. So your task is to make our economy work. You cannot do it, and now you want to say the MPP plan cannot work. You have essentially no legs to stand on in saying the MPP plan cannot work, because your own plan has collapsed the economy, and we are bringing a new plan for the economy, and a new plan that will work. It will work. We reduced taxes during our tenure of office. Corporate taxes were brought down from 32% to 25%, and at the same time we saw a major increase in tax revenue. So it makes economic sense, and we are going to focus on production, and we will not be distracted by the president and his comments on our manifesto. He should focus on fixing this collapsing economy.
Yes, so everything shows say Bawumia ayo trofo, and then time ujina honum kase teachers are suffering, nurses are suffering, pensioners are suffering, drivers are suffering, carpenters are suffering, and ultimately kan ya mane ye nwonto omo no mujina wina okano mo dia so sa ene yim sese enkofo yi bai no what are we seeing sa yifo na okan mo asem no de omo kan say the pensioners na oka omo asem ene pensioners omo bond mo de mo nsa atoso because of mo IMF mo ko yinti no ene omo shares omo won yes ene me see obi eco pension wo ho e mobo say because na katua obi nya no enso ani obi a wabese wo Ghana for about 60 good years and as for about Rebecca said, "O de start edwuma ka be 25 and as in 30 sir. Why edwuma not less than 30 years. Na wako pensioner. Sika o mo de be man no sebi edru mantina entimi emfa ne enhwe no. O se nipa so ye nyina na a lot of yade ebeba ya akomu ne ade. What I say? But yembisa se sansensem na Bawumia kan any teachers are suffering, nurses are suffering now. Are we seeing it now? And are we seeing it now? Yes. In their government, they are still suffering. What I say? And then omo aban was so they are still suffering. And so send a hen come. Nina no Bawumia jesi wono. And a onam and operating. Also ba economy na yetawe no. Economy na ni nko yi adwom de mani mahama any misata yakopon fa the currency omo se no oba na oba be ni yi ene yembisa sankofo yi se mo kan. Are we seeing it? Ghana for me bisa mo ene ensemo mo kan. Are we seeing it? So this tell us Bawumia a very big liar, and Bawumia can never leave this country. Yes, Dr. Bawumia can never and ever lead this country. He can never lead this country because we are demonstrating actually Ghana for say ono and trohini and someone not to position like and someone na braunya meje vice president okika and niema na okika ina no ene obaye no it is as if say wada unhu de ekoso and then nurses ya wo kan omo asemi and about thousands of nurses and omoko abuchiri all because of say omo wi omo post omo then see about 75,000 nurses eba bontin say omo wi since 2020 omo nyeden omo anyam post omo enti that suffering now can way back in 2016 and then can we say nurses are they still suffering? Yes, of course they are suffering because omo wi omo nyam post omo eti Bawumia ba no be catch Ghana for say oh me see be dwene free economy no. She say he don't talk about the economy again. She say he don't make any comment about the economy again because he knows say why then we failing into on kan hwasem na Ghana for ya chance attack no. So you see for about quite time be buy na onye den na onka dollar no asem because ye nim say onko gina simpie so bra no nyam baa no kan sembi ti say obechi dollar na ahye prison di ki akoma IGP because oba ya ohun say debut say this is not how the thing is no. Now was already also Ghana for acho, but he went ahead and still bragging. Oh yeah, you best share Niama 18 years, just 18 months of developing Ghana, agenda 111, one constituency, 1 million Ghana cities, and a whole lot of promises. Echoes so Jembisa say, these people have they been able to fulfill it? No, they haven't because Omoba no mubidin to aiden at the don't sit there and say maybe NDC Debbie NDC for the omoye but you can't compare John the Money Mahama to Bawumia because if you Mahama it is far better than and Mahama we can't afford the coming back of Mahama again because also or buy it Juma de be a Ghana for the share and you may be a new success on also went men through home. So it's about the time of Ghana for it. Say who say debut. These two political parties, you find MPP and NDC for the past 32 good years and Kufo shall say what have we benefited? At the end of the year, feel Munchain say always they come and keep lying. What you say, Mobano maybe didn't talk, or ye be see a mama, ye be say, Sasa ne koso. Enti ene Ghana yenye 67 good years but yembisa se Ghana nipa enkasandu akona humi jim dada ama 7 years abeto so enka yiwusi kabida ho ana enka wusi kabida ho for like I want you to put your shoes like in Ghana should say ABSC me Ghana me na monye 67 years no and I'm a pensioner. Do I have any sika bi wo no? And Ghana ne omaye no ma bo man no and under the leadership of Dr Bawumia and oma bo man no because and then there was oman no yetimi nya no and then oman we you good oman we your bauxite your manganese your copper your lithium your a whole lot of obadia or dia adonye natural resources by mbisa say akwasi broni and e dia man so ontun free no mfa peanut emfamaye enti and then your freedom na ya no what is the essence of it say ya freedom because we still depend on the abrofo. You can attest to say an LGBTQ anti-LGBTQ bill say Akufo-Addo nim no sign the threatening and for mo be sha threatening he knows very well but enkaiti kuruso and I den yaji embra tum so eden ene bi si hu kwan say obi tini baby onu so tini man so ebetimi aka say se mo gituma mo ho be kire mo e wo kwan bi so why because we are not a sovereign country we just say it theoretically no a sovereign but about practical no we are not a sovereign country and this is the reason why I was a change the leadership of this country because omo adi yensase omo di oduma ko ba de odima yinya no omo adi go in exchange of something into omo oman we yenkoye ni always we are retrogressing instead of progressing. Into an year 67th happy anniversary and as Independence Day. Abusia yembisa e ho se Ghana e den na e ho yem se bi yetim no den na e koso yem pay for a normal bomine. So that is it. I mean for we see because ene for feeder into ye na de yem pese be wi amotai no nti yeguso e ka ye ho otomo Bawumia abusia wa ye ho Bawumia se mo kan na no ene aba ai twene chi ma ene ntia ma hyase when I go back na makofa omo old videos ni bi wa be follow me bia ohu from old videos ni na ma ba na me bona wuti e wo hu say yes enkofo we na dance mo kan opposition no anye sa ansem no ene mo ba power mo abaye until this means say this is a clear example. This is a clear, example. Senkofo is somebody when they retain in power in next 4 or 8 years. Omo won be shino because omo nya omo adwin so be mo ma wi akoso. Omo butom ene hiomo. Enkopo isha media mega subscribe. Mema mi chi ba for America New York bridge mama mi enkopo isha. Mama roya bi enso UK onene hu kani dedi enkopo isha papa. Sansona papa kwasiade we are for king worldwide nyakupo isham movement for king nyakupo isham papa abusia enti that is it mess also be like if I comment to na yenkin kan emfa emo enti once again Ghana yenya 67 good years by mbisa emfire yenya no does it beat that does it depict our sustainability here as a citizen wa wo hwe me no emfini yenya no ema otibia no e wo sunsunsan so ana e kire bibi abi of course we are still under slavery just because no mo ba omo nhye so but we angasa na eko no mo miae unlike those days omo share so but eneno akwese yeko no mo miae so we are still under slavery either you like it or not. Ghana we are still under slavery and there is nothing like colonization era and echo everything shows say eneno we are still under slavery nyankopo nshira ma crown bye bye abusia product here there uskin ani ebeboa ama wa wo ye natural ebema utini etimi anyiri kama pa na mpo wo ye peme na wo nye natural na so pese utini emuye duru emuye na kama pa product ebetimi aboa BG Naturals. Yes, BG Naturals. Omo ewo hair growth cream ne beboa betimi eno ayese nkunu ni fama bema mu aye kama pa sansona yewo eye hair growth oil eno nso eye oil a ebeboa mamu atimi aye mremremre sane apone nima bi ebum ena yewo eye hair thickening cream ena yewo hair thickening oil Opeso tinimu ye dura obetimi e dia form ama eno so emu etimi ayedu se oye pemi se oye muka natural ebe boko papa your down draft oil and then the ekeka ho mesra wada fa number na e wo flyer na so yes fa number no 054 680 8126 054 680 8126 omo ewo sunyan ene nimpatam bono region yes fa number no upe bia free number no na yintimi in deliver bi emfa emmo